My name is R. Crosby Lyles, and this is News from the Cam. This is Kim Jong-nam was assassinated February 13th, 2017 with VX gas, VX nerve agent. This is the nerve agent known as Novichok, which apparently is the nerve agent too deadly to use until someone did. It's extraordinarily dangerous because not only did it take out the target, Sergei V. Skripal, and his daughter, it also took out some random people on the street. And the reason is because nerve agents like VX and Novichok are persistent. This is why they were banned. They're banned because they're indiscriminate. They indiscriminately kill everything. That is what has been referred to as a wormhole or a wormhole phenomenon. According to this video, and the links will be in the description. This is in Mexico. Notice how this thing holds its position. And what this looks like to me, and I have to say, always, don't just take my word for it. Do your own research, make up your own mind, but this is what this looks like to me. That is an aerosol ejector. Now, that's an aerosol ejector, and this amount of aerosol, you see how thick that is. This is either at sunrise or sunset one, where the sun is behind the aerosol, is lighting up the aerosol in the sky. That is probably several tons of aerosol. Now imagine that that was several tons of VX gas or several tons of Novichok. This is Vostok 2018. China elite troops head to Russia for biggest war games in decades. That's coming up soon. The Soviet Union collapsed in '89, but prior to that, one of the things that the Soviet Union did is they did a lot of work on biological weapons to get around, was it the SALT II treaty? They did it to get around the limits on nuclear weapons manufacturing. So they did a lot of research into how to distribute biological agents, nerve agents, gases of various kinds, biological agents. They had explosive chambers where they would test various kinds of methods. And when I see this, what's behind the mystery? If that's not an aerosol ejector, I don't know what is. And you see how this sort of, they say, well, then it consumes it. It's a wormhole, and then it consumes itself. Well, that is the fucking propellant gas pushing away the aerosol. And to me, and the reason I'm putting this up is just, you know, things are kind of weird right now. And I don't have to I don't have to really elaborate on that. There's some polarization going on. And seeing that there is an axis developing between China and Russia and North Korea under these current circumstances where we just raised the defense budget again, and considering everything that's going on here with cyber attacks and so forth, I don't want to characterize things. Just from an objective standpoint, we had cyber attacks. And just objectively speaking, now we're looking at Vostok 2018, where Russia and China are getting together to do maneuvers. So this is a development here. And the reason that I'm bringing up what I'm talking about now is we don't really know how things are going to pan out from here. December 9th, 2009.
People of Norway are preparing for the historic arrival of President Barack Obama. But for the inhabitants of one northern town, the day will be remembered for a very different reason.
So they're about to get a visit in 2009 from Barack Obama, and then they see this. Kind of like somebody's trying to send a message to Barack Obama. Hey, buddy, guess what we got? We have an aerosol ejector. So bottom line is this. Having said all of that stuff, if you're in America or wherever you might happen to be, and you happen to be driving home or whatever, and you see some shit like that, figure out which way the wind is blowing and get upwind from that shit. And if you've got a clean room set up, You want to figure out how to do that? You know, I don't want to scare people into going out and necessarily doing things that they might not otherwise do. Clean rooms are really easy to make. Basically, you know, you have a room in the house that's dedicated to hunkering down for a long period of time. It's got a bathroom adjacent to it, you know what I mean? And basically you just put plastic over the windows, you know, visqueen on the inside, or block out the windows and seal the doors and stuff like that, so you can hunker down in there for a long period of time. But if you ever see some shit like this right here, you need to be headed in the other way, or you need to be hunkered down in a plastic sealed room or something. Get the kids, the house, the family, get upwind from that shit until you figure out what's going on. Because here's the thing, right? And this is all conjecture. Make up your own mind. I'm not telling you these are facts. I'm telling you this is just the way I see it. If that right there, now this represents several tons of material. If that was several tons of VX gas, Novichok, something like that, and nobody was really paying attention, all of the people in the range of this would be dead. In other words, and it wouldn't get reported. Nobody would know what it was. Something like that right there could take out a big giant chunk of the eastern seaboard, if that's what that was. So that's why I'm bringing it up. They got the shit, you know, the North Koreans, according to Wikipedia, nerve agents are known to be possessed by many different countries, actually. But North Korea's got it. Russia has it for sure, because Russia's been using nerve agents to whack people with. And Kim Jong-un's brother got whacked with VX gas. Somebody put it in his cocktail or something, took the dude out with it. And that happened February 13th, 2017, like last year. So somebody out there was waving their hand and saying, "Hi, hello, we have VX gas, and we just used it." So considering all these things, if it was me, if I ever see some shit like that, you need to realize that it might not be, you know, it might be some used for something else. But if I ever see that, I'm going to be taking measures to get my family, get my shit, and get upwind from that. And realize that that might be an agent, a biological agent of one form or another. Do your own research, make up your own mind. Don't ever just assume that everything that I say is fact. Always do your own checking and make up your own mind. You know, these are wild and woolly times, and when you're doing your prepping, a clean room is a good thing to have. This is something that Israelis, you know, they know all about it since Saddam Hussein and all that business. You know, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. There's no reason for hysterics. I do not want to gin up any kind of, you know, produce any kind of hysterics out there or anything like that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just giving people a heads up to think about these things, because the way that people look at that as, oh wow, it's some sort of alien thing. No, it's not an alien thing. It's a man-made fucking thing, and it's something you need to pay attention to and think about what that can actually possibly be. And that's all I'm saying. My name is R. Crosby Lyles. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good out there. That's it. See you.